Kevin, you were incredible on this show. I think people got to see maybe the real Kevin more on this series than they have before. What was your first thought going back to when they invited you to be on Traitors? Were you initially like, yeah, let's do it?
Actually, no, I wasn't. I was more hesitant because I was just thinking to myself, man, what is this game, first of all? So then I had to go watch it. But by the way, I've heard of it. It's just that I had never really thought twice about being on it till it was offered. And then I watched and I was like, oh, this will be good, you know? And then my next question to myself was like, oh, who gets more screen time, traders or faithfuls, right? And then I was like, let me go be a trader. And then when I got there, I was thinking to myself, oh, no, no, no. This group's intense. I think I should just be a faithful.
Well, I'm glad you remained faithful throughout. There were some incredible personalities that you truly connected with this show. Peter, Bergie, Trishelle, John. What gravitated you to these people?
What really gravitated me towards that group, the Peter Pals, as they call it now. I actually didn't know that's what we were called at some point because I probably would have revolted and been like, no, I want to change the name. I vote to change the name of this group to make it more anonymous here. I really what attracted me was actually Trishelle, because I realized that I knew she was a faithful. I thought she was smart and she's experienced. And and by the way, when I was wrong with Janelle, that really led me to really connect with the group even further. I was like, okay, guys, I gave my shot. You guys take the lead, and I'm going to vote for, like I said in the beginning of this, find the good people, find the ones who could win, and stick with them. And that's what I chose to do.
I think my favorite competition for you was the cabin because you were pretty crucial since everyone else got like cabin fever. You were left pushing those buttons and you were being really calm and you were like, I have to do this. Let's give them the light. What was your favorite one to take part in?
Oh, that was actually my least favorite, which I actually didn't realize that was going to be the one that murdered me. When I really think about it, I thought I was protected because somebody got the shield. No, but then realized I'm the only one in the house. There's no way I could have gotten the shield, right? So I probably would have done something a little bit differently. But my favorite one is not even the one that we won. It was probably.
Not the bird calls, not even the bird
No,
calls.
I was gonna actually say the bird call
Okay.
was my favorite. I mean, like I didn't win it, right? Like it was like the other one, but the bird call was cool because I got to do like my mimicking and I got to learn how to read maps a little bit better. And it was fun playing with Sheree.
Boy, was it great seeing you on this series. What was the most difficult part for you? It seemed like people really just, you were kind of low key. People thought you were just there for the food. Was that your strategy? Actually, let's ask that. Was that your strategy going in? Stay low key?
It was. I mean, even at times I tried to because I'm very reactive. I'm very much the person that usually reacts to things and has conversations. But what I realized is at one point I thought there was a possibility I could be murdered. I'm not murdered, I'm sorry, recruited. There's always a possibility. So I didn't want a huge personality change to happen if that was the case. So if you watch me, I'm very much like sitting back in my seat, trying to be calm, like try to really just like ask some questions, not really, but I didn't realize it was giving off traitor vibes at the same time. Um,
Not to
so
me.
no, yeah, I know, but it's like I would have that was my strategy, and that's kind of what I stuck with.
Looking back, who do you actually feel was maybe the strongest player or had the best skill set for navigating this game?
Yeah, I actually do think I actually surprisingly, I think Trishelle had the best strategy. Like I heard her with the numbers and what she was saying about with Phaedra, and obviously nobody else wanted to follow it except for some of us, and it really made a lot more sense when she brought that up because originally it was me and Peter that were just going to go right after Parvati, and we all agreed upon it, and then Michelle came and was like, hear me out on this, And, she really put her neck on the line a lot, like right from the beginning, right? Willing to be wrong. continuously, and just it was really great.
You've gotten a lot of internet attention because of pronouncing Parvati's name wrong. What oh, consistently just through the one episode. Have you become friends with her now, or anyone have you kept in touch with from the series?
Yeah, I mean, look, like I DM, we message people, actually, Parvati and I haven't even really hung out that much, even though she's down in Santa Monica. But the thing, I'm in Hollywood. Santa Monica and Hollywood do feel like different states, so it is hard to actually hang out. But we were joking around in the Jeep van, like on the way to the castle, and we were calling her Party the whole time. That's probably why I didn't get her name right, because she keeps saying her name, but like she's like, just call me the Party. So I just kept calling her Party, and I forgot her name, her real name at some point. So it was hard for me to like go from Party to Parvati at some point and Party. You know what I mean? It's like all these different, like I actually just met her as her name was Party. And that was in the Jeep. So that was my first impression. So it was hard to get her name right.
What do you think you wish you knew going into Traitors, or something you would suggest for future people taking part in the Traitors?
Yeah, I wish I would have known who these people were better. The gamers, like the whole thing with Dan made a lot more sense once you know who Dan is, right? I get it. Like, all right, this guy wins because he's always under the radar. I didn't even know what people meant by that. I didn't know that Janelle was like the most aggressive player who always loses. That would have explained her traitor attitude to me, like which wasn't actually traitor at the end, just was Janelle. I wish I would have known a lot of these people beforehand. That would have really helped a lot. Um, I would have also practiced sleep deprivation a little bit more. You don't get much sleep on this when you're doing traders. So if you get a little cranky and foggy headed from a little bit of lack of sleep, I would highly recommend training yourself ahead of time not to have too much sleep and be, very sharp on your feet.
What did you personally take away from your time on the show, or maybe even what you learned about yourself taking part in it?
Yeah, I think what I learned about myself is actually a lot of my gut intuition with people are usually pretty good, right? Like I knew there's a lot of good people on there, and what I also learned about myself is that I'm a little bit too naive. Like even in a game, like and just it really kind of bit me at the end, like Phaedra and just connecting with her, and then I wish I would have thought for myself a little bit more. But I definitely realized that this game really helped me with life. And what I mean by that, it's like in life, we're always playing pieces and trying to get something, or so you meet people who are like real life traders in real life, right? And you got to get rid of them in your life.
Especially in Hollywood.
Exactly. So it made me not take things too personally. It's like people are just playing a game, and some people play dirty, some people don't. Some people have an advantage, like the traders right away. Some people don't, but they're good people, and good people can win, and good people go by the wayside, like me, and but get far. So I got to tell you, like I just think it's like a great game of life, really.
What would you like to say then to everybody who is a fan and supporter of you, and certainly those who are rooting for you in the Traitors?
I mean, what I'd like to say, I appreciate the fans that were very supportive and understood my sense of humor. I mean, to the fans that didn't, I'm sorry you didn't get it. But really, I was just super proud to be not just an Asian male representing Asian males, but also to be on a show where it's so groundbreaking and to be in an audience that might not be used to seeing Asian males and behaving in a way that's very unstereotypical that they see on TV normally. So I really support those people and appreciate for watching, and all the fans that have jumped on another platform to watch me here. Thank you as well.